the way we are with our crazy past.
Wait a minute. What happened that got you so crazy?
All right, so first, I have divided everything into, like, rankings, if you will. So first is the unranked, if you will. The original midget killer, Puppet the Psycho Dwarf, wants the show to start with midget wrestling, but has since settled for making other midgets bleed because they're stealing his screen time.
There's been, like, 2 matches so far with him? Or, like, 2 bits? Or has it been every show?
It's like 2 bits and a match or something like that. 2 matches, something like that.
But isn't he always booked if there's midget wrestling?
So far.
So who's stealing his spotlight? Does he wants to be double booked?
So wait a minute. That is an excellent kayfabe question. But it's not time yet, so we're just going to move on. Next, Alicia keeps demanding money from men, but sometimes they're not upset about it. That's just the way it is. I don't know. Next, K-Crush does not like hearing about race car driving.
Yes, that I'm aware of.
Damn race car driving. He's so angry about it.
All right, next, Taylor Vaughn is Miss TNA.
Wait, who?
Next. I don't know her. Next, Ed Ferrara keeps touching Francine's boob. Sometimes because she makes him. Regardless, Francine keeps beating him with her belt.
Remind me, is Ed Ferrara one of the head writers at TNA at this point?
I'm not.
I think he
100%.
talks to Russo.
Oh, he's just a personality. Yeah, he's part of that famous Russo Ferrara personality team. But I don't know how much writing he has, because there's a lot of the Jarretts are doing a lot of stuff now, and there's still the NWA still involved in stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think he has a lot of input right yet.
I mean, it's obvious who's writing this storyline,
though. Who came up with the storyline of Ed Ferrara gets to touch Francine's boobs every week?
Francine's husband.
All right, well.
Oh, and it's okay then.
Yeah.
She married to Jim Cornette?
Oh, good one. Next is the tag division. Buff Bagwell, Marcus has gone home to rethink his career.
No, he just went home.
Oh, I thought he went home to rethink his. That's what that was the commentary's commentary.
The show's over, so he went home.
Oh, I thought.
That's what he said.
So we're really not sure what happened with him.
He just left.
Just that he left for the day.
Yeah. It might have been for the day.
He might be back tomorrow.
It might have been forever.
Okay. That's something we gotta keep in mind, though. That's a storyline happening. Next, the Dups will fuck their own sister/cousin, but they won't wrestle guys who fuck other men/their own brother, which is something I believe I said last week, right? I brought that up last show, Brother Scholar.
Did you correct that yet?
I don't know if I've corrected that, which is, that I said that they were...
you did correct that.
Their own brothers, like they were brothers. But if you actually look into the storyline, because if you look online, it says that they're gays and they're also brothers. But if you watch the promo, there's a promo in WCW with JJ Dillon where he's like, "Hey, you guys, I don't know how you thought you were going to get away with this, but I can see your contracts. You have to sign them the right way. I mean, I see what's going on here. It's obvious. You guys are brothers." And they go, "Oh, yeah, right, yeah, right, brothers, right, yes, that's what we are. We're brothers, yes." So it's sort of like right, those women that live down the block from us, who've lived there their whole lives into their 80s and never found husbands, and they're totally inseparable, and they love woodworking and the theater, and they look nothing alike. They're definitely sisters.
They're cousins, right?
They're cousins and sisters.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I think it's just one of those old school things like that, where they're like, "Oh yeah, brothers, sure. So long as you don't think we're gay, we lose our job." Yeah. So I'm pretty sure when you see them being reported as brothers, that's false reporting. They just didn't watch the promo. Unless there's another promo after this that proves me way wrong. All right, next. Mortimer Plumtree owns his former bullies, the Johnsons. Or does he?
They kind of beat him up.
They kind of beat him up and left him, so maybe not. And then finally in the tag division, who beat up Cowboy James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris to a bloody pulp? Because they got beat up bad. Who did that? Who did that?
I have my suspicions.
We all have suspicions. Next is the world title scene. Brian Christopher has won the unofficial title of the Real Athlete.
He's a real athlete.
Yeah, they dedicated some time to that, so it has to be mentioned. Next, Monty Brown wants Ken Shamrock's NWA title, and Ken Shamrock has responded saying, if you can make it official, you're on.
All right.
So that's something that will happen eventually.
Yes, unless Omori beats him.
Right, and I guess it'll either be a pointless match between them, or maybe we'll have to get a new match, right? So next, James Mitchell wants to control the NWA Heavyweight World title as per the request of his God. Just a factual statement he said flat out.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
No.
What does it mean to control a title? Wouldn't that just mean he's the booker then?
Is that what he wants?
How do you control something? You can't mind control a belt. It's a belt. So I don't understand what you're doing.
You're asking a lot of kayfabe questions early on here. I'm not ready for this. All right, finally, and most importantly, Jeff Jarrett will not be screwed over again, like he already has been by Jackie Fargo, Toby Keith, Scott Hall, and NWA President Jim Miller.
All people he tried to murder.
Also, yeah, he's attempted to kill both Jackie Fargo and Jim Miller.
Well, I mean, Scott Hall, he tossed him off that gurney a few times.
That's true. He tossed him off the gurney, and the gurney was on the ramp, and he landed off the ramp. So, yeah, that's... All right. Next would be dark matches, and there were no dark matches, which, again, helps me believe that this was filmed from last week. They just went straight
this
through
is the second half
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
day.
All right, so then let's do it. Let's start the show.
Nice. Just off key enough. We don't have to worry about any copyrights.